Hello YouTube, Sharps 1874 here, and today we're going to do a video on 5 bayonets. And but before we get into that, I got to show you something that well, it wasn't really Santa, but look at this cute little thing that I got. One of the people that I work with was out someplace and saw this and knew that I liked things like this, and so they brought it for me. But yesterday was Christmas, and I did get a Christmas present. I did get bayonet number 5, and so we're going to talk about 5 bayonets. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the bayonets, then we're going to go into a little bit of the evolution. We're going to go from my oldest bayonet up to my most modern bayonet, and we'll just talk about a little bit about how things have changed. So let's go take a look at those bayonets. Okay, so here are the bayonets. We have the French Gras. Of course, we've got the American for the American bayonet for the 1903. We've got a Swiss, we've got a Swedish, and here we've got an English. So let's kind of take a look at the way that all of these things work. So I have to do another camera setup. Hold on. Okay, so the French Gras. Some of you have seen my video. I mean, this is the French Gras, and I don't know if you can make out but this is 1879. This rifle was made somewhere in the early 1800s. Well, I have to get more into that. But the way that this bayonet fits on here, it fits sideways. Here's the bayonet lug. So this, and you can see the clasp right there. And so there's a little detent, or a little clip. See if we can get it. Here we go. It's got a piece of spring steel right there. So the way this fits on is like that, and snaps into place. So, really long bayonet. This is the last of the French sword bayonets. So here's bayonet number 1. Now let's move to one that's a little bit newer. Okay, so here's a little different rifle. We haven't shown this before. This is a Swedish Mauser, built in 1916. So we've gone from the late 1800s. Okay, so here is the Swedish Mauser bayonet, and it's frog. Undo that. This is kind of an unusual way of attaching. You can see that if you undo this, you could take the bayonet out, but we're just going to leave it in the frog. Not as long, of course, as the Gras bayonet. And this one's kind of used, but this one's got a rather unique way of attaching. So this little button right here, that's what holds it in place. This one does not have to sit on the side. This one just goes right down here, snaps in place, and to take it off, you pull that down, and it comes right off. It's rather very simple to put on and off. I'm going to put the scabbard back on because guess what? That thing is a little bit sharp. Yeah, just pull it down, and it slides right off. So, now we've got 1916 taken care of. Let's take a look at one that's a little bit newer than that. Okay, so Some of you will recognize this rifle. Here we go with a K11, a Swiss K11. So this was, not sure of the date on this one, but this was probably early 1900s, maybe. Actually, this was re-arsenaled, as I recall. This might be, I'll have to check on that, but still it's the same bayonet mount as we had. So this one, see if we could see inside. The lighting's just wrong, but there's a I'm going to get that. No, I'm not. Anyway, you depress the pin very much like the French Gras. This slides down and snaps on. I don't have the frog for this yet. Pretty simple attachment. So this bayonet is 12 inches long. Really kind of a, when this is sitting on a rifle, I mean, you know you have a bayonet there. So the Gras was 21 and a half inches long. This was 12 inches long. The one coming up, 16 inches long, but quite a nice bayonet, quite a nice rifle. Okay, let's move to the next one. All right. Here we have the 1903 A3. Now let's take a look at this bad boy's bayonet. So this one is 16 inches long. This is one heck of a bayonet. So this just came, Santa just brought this yesterday. This is a reproduction, and the fit is not great, but it does fit. Oh, I'll show you the mechanism here. So there is a clip right there, but the lever for it is way down here. So when you press this down, pressing that button moves this clip up here. So I'm going to press it down, and it is a really snug fit. May have to fiddle with this a little bit. But there's the 1903 A3 bayonet. Reproduction, yes, but still that's the way it would have looked. All 16 inches of it. And to take it off, of course, press this down there. Going to stay away from the blade. I've got a scabbard and cupping for this. Don't have it yet. Amazon says it's on its way. Okay, we have one more to go. This is number 4. We have one more left. All right. I'm not sure if anyone can guess what this is right now, but let's pan down and take a look at what we're looking at. This is a new acquisition. Of course, this is the Lee-Enfield. This is a number 4 Mark II. And we'll do a follow-up video on this one. I have one showing me cleaning it up. And as near as I can tell, this rifle has never been fired before. So I really like the bayonet for the Enfields. Now this one is coated in cosmoline, except for the point. When it came to me, the point was poking through the box. This is brand new. Now, I really like the design of this particular bayonet. It's different than all the others. There we go. The way that this mounts, Notice how this is angled. So the way this works, there is a there we go, a lever right here. But you put this on, and there's lugs right here on the end of the barrel. You put this on, rotate it down, and it clicks into place. If you want to remove it, you've got to push back here, rotate it, and it comes off. Really kind of a cool way of mounting a bayonet in my estimation. I have a scabbard coming for this as well, and Amazon says it is shipping. All right. Okay, so 5 bayonets. I'm not saying they're the best bayonets. I'm just saying that there's 5 bayonets that I've got. I really like them. I kind of gave you the long and the short of it. Rather unique design the way this goes on. Rather unique design, but in the 1950s when they were making this, when that particular Enfield was made, still using a this style of bayonet, not very long, but still imposing. So we've gone a long ways from the 1800s to the 1900s with bayonets. So I'm Sharps 1874, and I thought you might like to know.